Hey, welcome back everybody. This is the start of lesson 7. We're looking at finding the percent of a given number. Let's look at the question here. It says refer to the circle graph. Suppose there are 300 students at York Middle School. That's the total number of students. We want to find the number of students that have cheese as a snack. So we're going to take the 300 and find out how many of them have cheese. And as you can see here, the pie chart tells us that 15% of the 300 students need cheese. Okay, that doesn't mean 15 students. That means 15%. So there's two ways we can do this. We can use method 1 to write the percent as a fraction. Okay, so first off, put your percent on top of 100. So we're going to take away the percent sign and put it as 15 over 100. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our fractions and multiply them times the total number of students, okay? So in this case, I took my 15 over 100 and times it by 300 over 1, all right? So now that I've taken these fractions, we can cross cancel and we can simplify 100 and 300. 100 goes into 100 one time. 100 goes into 300 three times. Now we'll just multiply straight across, and we do 15 times 3 equals 45. Okay, so that's one way to do it, is with your cross canceling. And cross canceling is just dividing. Okay, you're just dividing across instead of up and down. Let's look at the next way to do it. Method 2 is to write the percent as a decimal. So we're going to take our 15% and we're going to turn that into a decimal. And remember how you do that from our last lesson? We take the decimal from the right side and move it to the left 2 spaces, only 2 spaces. So when you end up doing that, you get 0.15. Okay, after that, what you want to do is take your 0.15 and we're going to multiply it times the whole. Remember, the total amount of students is 300. So we're going to multiply that 0.15 times 300. So I'm going to pull up my calculator. We'll let that load up. And make sure you put your decimal, 0.15 times 300. And we get 45 again. Okay? So there's about 2 ways you can do this. I'd say the easiest way and simplest way is to change the percent to a decimal and then multiply it. You're going to get the same answer no matter which method you do, as long as you do it correctly. All right, so let's take a minute and see if you can figure out these two or these 3 percents of each number. Okay, no matter what method that you chose, B should have turned out to be 704. C should have turned out to be 0.6. And D should have turned out to be 5.1.